Need something? Mm-hmm.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side. Because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
You a Dark Elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash. Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septims say I can punch you back where you came from. All right? Fists only. And none of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
Get out of here.
Kill him!
That wasn't a fair swing. What was that? Thought I heard something.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Is someone there?
Come on in. Let me
That's
know if
close
you need
enough.
anything. Or
You're
take a
not
seat by the
supposed to
fire
be
and I'll
in
send
here.
someone over.
What's the problem, Amberis? Afraid I'll soil your precious bar stool?
This is the last time I'll say it.
Need something?
Get out.
Fine. I didn't want any... Yeah, what do you want? Damn right there is. But nothing a drink or two can't fix. I guess the courier didn't send you the notice. It isn't just him who hates me, it's everyone in this city. My kind aren't welcome. That's not what I meant. I'm a bandit. I make my living off the backs of others, and people here resent me for it. Well, that's a good idea, but not really my style. I may be a bandit and a turncloak, but I'm no coward. That's right. Funny thing is, people treated me better when they thought I was just a bandit. But now I'm just one rung higher than a kinslayer. The absolute worst mortal kind has to offer. Why does a bandit do anything? Gold. The chief had a big mouth and told me things he probably shouldn't have. Like, for instance, the size of the bounty on his head. Most people think that's why I killed him. Those people don't know the half of it. I'm looking for something. 2 somethings, actually. And the inn's always a good place for rumours. At least, it used to be. But it's alright. I've got an idea of where they are already. Well, that's the problem. They're in the city, and it's hard for someone like me to walk around without being noticed. What I need is to get somebody to do the scouring for me. Someone who doesn't attract so much goddamn attention. What about you? You look friendly enough. Are you for hire? Great. First thing I need to make clear. It's not the people I'm after. It's the items they own. Books, to be precise. Of course, there's a catch. Well, for one, I don't know what the books are. I just know they're books, but that should be enough to go on. The first book I need is owned by a fence. Someone like that likely keeps the book in a safe. Second book is on an elf named Sadrin, greyskin like me. Knowing that, you don't need the titles. Get both books and I'll pay a bundle for both. I'll meet you at the Riften docks when you're done. If I knew that, I wouldn't need to go to all this trouble to find them. Now stop asking stupid questions. I'm a bandit. I don't need a reason. Well, we'll see about that. Most adventurers I know just have one question. How much? They don't care who's paying. I'm a bandit. I don't need a reason. Huh? Most people aren't satisfied with that answer. I like you, stranger. If I told you that, you'd double-cross me. Just know that they're worthless to pretty much anyone save me. If I told you that, you'd double-cross me. Just know that they're worthless to pretty much anyone save me.
Let's get going. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
Huh? What do you need, my dear? If you say so. Good luck out there. Ow!
I'm still here.
Very well.
Until next time.
Be careful.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. A united empire is better for everyone.
getting out of here.
Now that's how it's done.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
God. Good enough.
Over here!
What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do?
Die! I'll kill you if I have to.
I'll carve you into pieces! Son of a...
Are you?
So I can stab you in the neck.
Now you'll pay.
This is the end for you.
I'll kill you if I have to. Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
All over now.
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Maul. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? That's the wrong answer. Last thing the Blackbriars need around here is some troublemaker trying to steal a piece of the action. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know? The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him. Think you could steal from me? Don't hurt me. You win. Never. Come on. I'll let you live this time.
Bolly's around somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara. Excuse me.
Crush your enemies to dust like a giant.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Yes?
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate for training? Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin.
She said she'll have it soon.
The sooner I get out of
She still has her
Skyrim,
job to
the
meet her
better.
for now, so she'll be able to pay us.
Are you serious? The war is tearing the land apart. The dragons have returned seeking who knows what.
Just be patient.
Skyrim is going
She'll have it,
nowhere,
I
fast.
promise.
If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore. Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean. Ever since my parents died and Haelga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was such a wretched woman? So now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things.
Hey, Svana. I hear you like dark elves. Perhaps I could show you what a real dark elf can do to you.
It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm. To rub her nose in it.
Oh my, that's hardly a challenge for a man like me. Hey, Svana. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet. If you need it, come see me, okay? I think I can oblige.
Uh-huh, sure it is. Fine. Just forget I said anything.
Look at those wheels. Delicious.
I'd better get going.
Hey, Svana. They were smart.
How can I assist?
If you're looking for a bed, this is the wrong place. This heap of matchsticks is what everyone calls Haelga's bunkhouse. Can you stay here? No. The bunkhouse is for the working man, not some sort of luxury inn for tourists. Oh, you heard about that, huh? Well, thanks for warning me. If word got out that I'm practicing my Dibellan arts in Riften, they'll run me out of town. You know, the good people of Skyrim never allow themselves a moment of fun. It's such a pity, isn't it? Of course. You have my thanks. So, anything else? Oh, yes, please. You are pleasant company. More than pleasant. I think I can be of service. So, I have plenty of room in my bed. Meet me there, handsome. Thank you. Hello, friend. Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. That felt nice. Take this small token of my appreciation. I hope we bump into each other again. It's been a pleasure. You always brighten my day a little.
I'd appreciate it if you'd keep your hands to yourself. You're right. They say there's nothing a Nord woman can't do if she puts her mind to it. I'll teach them all to talk to me that way. Thanks. Here, this is for you. I'll never forget you.
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me? So what if I have a problem? I know how to deal with it.
If you're ever in the market, Yes. I may be Dark Elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian. For reasons I'm still trying to discover, I ended up orphaned, then taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh. I hope one day to find out what happened to me, how I ended up like that.
Lovely young thing. You should try it sometime.
No, I'm saving myself for someone special. Someone who loves me dearly.
Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Telvanni. It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful. Thank you. I learned that a matron who had served for House Telvanni had escaped Morrowind during the Accession War. Records showed her buying passage aboard a sailing vessel named the Pride of Telvos, but that's where the trail ran cold. I spent years looking for what became of the ship, but I ended up empty-handed. Anything you can find would be of great help. Good luck.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Why won't Haelga acknowledge me? I'm not a friend, I'm a suitor. If only I could convince her to see me as such. And follow a bunch of Argonians? Talk about your sloppy seconds. No offense. Yes, it's not like I don't have friends that are Argonian. Real ones, not the imaginary kind people make up to hide their prejudice. I can even tell you their names. Wujita's a kind soul, and a good fisherman, at least when she isn't offering favors for skooma. Kirava and Talon J are the personification of true love, something we all aspire to achieve. Marry Haelga. Now there's a frightening thought. Oh no, I assure you my intentions are entirely puerile. I want to bed her. I want to dip my face in her ample bosom and make crude animal noises. I want to taste her apple pie, eat her sweet roll, and now I'm hungry. Oh, you jest. But bedding a woman is not so simple as you make it sound. I should know, I'm terrible at it. Marry Hael. I want to taste her apple pie, eat her sweet roll, and now I'm hungry. Not entirely. There are two heads at play here. One sees this as training, no different than becoming a bard or mastering the sword. The other's goal is fairly self-explanatory, but if you like, I can explain it for you with pictures and shadow puppets. It's well known that Haelga is what ruffians call a very loose woman. Man, mer, dwarven centurion, they say she takes all who are willing. Somehow, I managed to be excluded from this special fraternity. Don't remind me of that place. I saved up all my gold, traveled to the opposite end of Skyrim, and what did they tell me? The sisters are communing with the Bella and can't be disturbed. I've never heard a worse excuse in all my years.
You look so...
Oh no, I'm not going through that again. Haelga is right here, and by all accounts not a picky woman.
No need for you to get involved.
Look, if you're in some sort of trouble...
That's an odd and brusque way to address a stranger now, isn't it?
No, please. I'm just tired is all. Thank you.
That, I believe, I will never understand the etiquette here. Everything is about saving time and how short life is. No one ever stops to sit down and read a good book. Or a bad book, for that matter. The divines know there are plenty of those. What about you? Do you enjoy the art of reading? Then you've come to the right place. Wujita will need your loaf for a drop of skooma, and you could probably slip a maid outfit on From Deepest Fathoms without her ever noticing. In Riften, everyone's spear gets polished. Please don't tell Kirava I said that. Oh? Books are my favorite subject. Well, other than, you know. She has a name, you know, although I suppose that's not really important to either of us. Why yes, 3 of them in fact. I'm not entirely sure why or even who sent them. But perhaps it was someone who knew of my fondness for literature. You can have them actually. Hopefully they'll help you fill up some of those empty hours. Not much. I received them from a courier not too long ago with specific instructions to hold on to said books until the owner retrieved them, but he said if he didn't show up within a week, I was free to do with them as I pleased. The whole thing was rather bizarre, but these days, what isn't? All right then.
Yes? Hmm? Until next time.
All I want is a pair of boots. How hard?
Hello again. All right then.
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften fishery. Bully is a good man. He pays us well and watches out for us. I used to work at the Blackbriar meadery, but Darin and I never saw eye to eye. That elf has no patience at all. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meadery. My job at the Riften fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life. Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
Yes? Until next time.
Hello, friend.
Yes? Huh?
How can I assist?
It's so good to see you again. I hope we bump into each other again.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in. I'm beginning to think leaving Mournhold was a mistake. Remain vigilant, and don't trust any...
If you're ever in the market, I deal in specialty goods from Morrowind at one of the stands.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynes Grove this time.
What? 3? Damn. And of course they're all different. Maybe you can help. This is a puzzle, you see, and there's a way to narrow things down. Alright, I'll tell you. It goes back to my bandit days. The chief did this kidnapping job a few years back. When it came time for the ransom, the noble told him about this safe, with enough gems and gold to fill a mammoth. Problem is, the guy didn't know the combination. He had it hidden away in this cipher, and the key was in these books he passed on to some friends. The chief thought it was a trick, figured if he just kept torturing him, he'd get the combination. Of course, I knew better. I promised the noble I'd kill the chief if he gave me their names.
could have left it behind.
But the poor sod was too far gone to tell me much of anything. Not only that, but which order to use them. The cipher isn't clear on that. It just says Book 1 and Book 2. But the chief left a clue. What do you make of this phrase? The clue is in the second book. How do I know you're telling the truth? I don't trust you. Especially since all you need is the cipher. I still need to solve the puzzle. If you really crack the code, I'm better off selling the cipher to you. It's the only way to protect myself if you're lying to me. Well, I don't know. How does 1,000 gold sound? The contents in that safe have to be at least 20 times that amount. But enter the wrong combination and you get nothing. For me, the odds just aren't worth it.
It is done. I won't go back to a function cell. I won't.
But the poor sod was too far gone to tell me much of anything.
I could have left it behind. I could have put it back where it came from. I could have left it behind. I could have put it back where it came from. It is done. I won't go back to a function cell. I won't.
Need a ride? Mm-hmm. carriage is the safest way to travel. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady on.
What can I do for you? I wish I could be there with you. Stay sharp out there.
Strange. I seem to have lost the Chief's journal. Lucky for you, I made another one just in case. It was too valuable not to. Here. Remember, one book tells you if the numbers are odd or even. The other book tells you which numbers to use. And yeah, the clue is in the second book.
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.